welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, João Cancelo, will be key, Peter, I think. OK, he might not be the strongest defensively, but his pace, his crossing, the creativity he shows higher up the pitch, all of those are second to none, especially the way he exploits those half spaces to find telling passes. It more than makes up for the odd defensive wobble.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Koundé clears. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And he's taking no chances there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't kick out that killer goal.
He has found the way through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. He can get that clear. Referee's given a throw. Cleared without hesitation. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's going to go a long way. Good-looking ball. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Mbappe. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's really well cleared.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hernandez going full tilt down the left. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a delicate pass. There will be a throw-in. Hernandez can get it clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Throw it. And he's managed to gift it back. All the way back. Manuel gets it away. Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, can he get onto this? And they've got rid. And he's had it nicked away. And that was very necessary. And he's only too happy to take that back. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And he's gone looking for safety. That's been cut out, well played. And he's lost his man here. Shoots! It's a loose ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to get it clear. And he's managed to get rid. Can he get it through? Lobotka looking to run onto it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's a sharp pass. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. No, he refuses to take the bait. Courtois with the clearance. Threads one in. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Dembele. Saliba does rip. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Some first half thoughts?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. action is back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Osimhen. Rudiger. And Koundé. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Paul. Now it's Sorloth. Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And that has been knocked clear. Heracles with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. He's having a go! Good strike, quite an alarm. Nice, ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's Dembele. Mohamed Salah. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
Koundé with the clearance. That's the throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 22, el dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7, el dorsal 17, el dorsal 42. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de
Lovely
jugadores.
pass. And he shoots! It's a goal! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
It's a searching pass. And he's taking no chances there. Dani Olmo played into space. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
The
10,
changes then in quick
el
succession.
dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 12, el dorsal 15.
exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's decided to go for it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, this looks sharp. And they're back on the ball again. Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a fight. Haaland! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Heracles have their second corner now. Now it's Haaland. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Heracles grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Plays it across. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Looking for the run. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chouameni wins the duel this time. Musiala gets into some space. Cross flung in towards the middle. Eder Militao with the clearance. Solo, up he goes! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona take the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
The final 5 minutes. He's had it taken off him.
Heracles really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now that's well seen too. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Eder Militao getting this one clear. Good running with the ball. Diaz has it in a wide position. hoisted in, and the shot! And that may well be that. That is that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
So that's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he...
It's Dembele! Van Dijk can get it clear.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Szoboszlai! They've scored!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hernandez with the clearance. Played in with purpose. And it's hoisted clear. Good ball, good take. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Heracles have reclaimed it. Lobotka, and he decides to cross it.
First quarter of an hour gone. João Cancelo, Vinicius Junior,
And he's cut it out, and it's played into the middle.
so what can they make of this?
Now, can they get him away?
Osimhen, good read, needed to be deftly away.
Osimhen really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Crossed into the box.
And he's there to clear it.
Oh, what a ball!
And that has been cleared.
And that should get the job done. Heracles are behind here despite their domination of possession. Probing pass, cleared without hesitation, picked out brilliantly.
He's gone for goal! And he thumps it clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Hernandez. Here comes another cross. Tries to play it through. Eder Militao with the slide tackle there. Dembele might just make this. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he's there to clear it. And the ball's gone astray. And here's Mohamed Salah. And it's Koundé. Koundé's cross. Van Dijk clears it away. And he's gone looking for safety. Searching pass he's played there. Now this could be a chance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Keeper's got good distance on that. And no, that was never going to make it. Great vision. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Heracles with the corner, there first. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, easy pickings there. Tchouaméni gets it away. And that has left him in a heap. Tchouaméni. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Cleared away.
There will be
Back on the ball again. Can he get on the end of this? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back.
Osimhen concedes a free kick for that. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that has been knocked clear. Heracles have got it back and they'll have another go. Lobotka. Tchouaméni.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hernandez. And he's got his cross in. It's a searching pass. Well timed, excellent interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Eder Militao tries to clear. Time and again they are repelled. Vinicius Junior.
Substitution.
He's gone direct here. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
It's Dembele! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Dembele brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Can he get it through? Koundé gets across to intercept that. Played into space. Chouameni. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Dink through. Musiala. He's shifting through the gears here. Chouameni defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. That's a cute ball. And he was alert to it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Sorloth is onto this. Sorloth was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that has been cleared. And it's Cancelo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Dembele, hefty. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
To square things up.
Morgan Rogers. Number 45. Osman. Number 14. Dembele. Coming on the field. Number 22.
A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Mohamed Salah.
Heracles making consecutive changes here.
20.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, well played. Hernandez gets it clear. Eder Militao clears.
Heracles really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Musiala. Good, strong midfield running here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And that's going to be a booking. And it's hoisted clear.
Sorloth really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Sorloth drilled in low. And he's there to get it away. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. And he can clear it away. Sorloth. And it's Lobotka.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's worked it through. And he's picked it up out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. 4 extra minutes added on. And the through ball. Sorloth. That's very neat. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's heaved it away. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that's a simple one for the keeper. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Volunteers for each block.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Substitution on the field. Number 68, Lobotka. Number 2,
Stern
Rudiger.
test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Number 6, Thiago Silva.
Diaz. Now it's Sorloth. He's in space and looking for options. Diaz crosses. Punched away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played with finesse. Sorloth. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sorloth. And he's there to clear it. Alvarez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Van Dijk, and that's really well manoeuvred. Morris ended up in no man's land. And it's Olmo. Sorloth. He's had it taken off him. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Diaz. Half-time, extra time.
We are glad to inform you that
Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution in progress.
And so the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Hernandez simply refused to be outdone there. And they've got rid. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vinicius Junior. Nice looking ball. That has been knocked clear. Now, what about a counter-attack? This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Thuram. Looking to play him in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Done very well to take that back.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Foot in. That's really well manoeuvred. And now the breakaway. That's really well cleared. Camavinga. And here's Musiala. Oh, that was vital. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
For each block, please report to the
Pressure
staff room
and
immediately.
nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. And you can almost hear a pin drop. So this one to set the tone. One 0.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Diaz is the next to run the gauntlet. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
This to put them 2 up. And that doubles their lead. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Oh, what a save!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Solot is the 3rd man to step forward. And he puts it away.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Barcelona at the point of no return. It's in. Pick that one out.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Dani Olmo to end it here and now. Oh, he saved it!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Yes, that's how you do it.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
So can he do it? That's won it!
Heracles have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and mettle, and they have made the grade.
Shown on this map. Thank you for your
Welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice.
So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third, and the stats back that up. He's so good at breaking lines, he just seems to know instinctively the spaces he can exploit.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Quality ball. He's had a shot! He's got away with one there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Soboslai. João Cancelo.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior!
Vinicius Junior made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Alvarez. Aims beyond the defence.
Osimhen picks it up out wide. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Koundé. Brilliantly cut out. That's going to go a long way.
Now it's Alvarez. Mbappe. That is good alertness.
And he's managed to get rid. Searching pass he's played there.
And it's Lobotka.
Alvarez has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And he's gone backward here. Now this could be a chance. Surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
João Cancelo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, that's neat. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Cleared without hesitation. Now he's got space here. It's a goal kick. And he's there to retrieve it. Neither side yet able to find the net. Strokes it back, caresses it through, and it's hoisted clear. Szoboszlai with the clearance. Eder Militao delivered with swing. Takes a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That looks a decent ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Barcelona have their second corner now. Koundé is there, and he can get that clear. Heracles are looking to go forward now. Probing pass. And he's heaved it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Osimhen is flagged offside. Well-timed, excellent interception. Barcelona have it back and can go again. And he thumps it clear. And now they can clear their lines. Hernandez wins the duel this time. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Rudiger. Osimhen. Looks across and plays it in. He's had it taken off him. Koundé played it again. Chance for a shot! Heracles! Goal! And Heracles are in front. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
That's a really good execution, Peter, but you have to raise some serious questions about how he was allowed to take a touch like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Osimhen! They're going to be quick to recover this. Tchouaméni gets it clear. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Heracles have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. That's the start of another 45 minutes. Heracles carrying a one-goal lead. Osimhen looks to get on the end of this. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Dembele. Hernandez can get it clear.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Mbappe. Good ball, good take. Heracles can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Some resolute defending there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7.
Oh, what a climb!
El dorsal
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Tchouaméni gets it away. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Crosses it in. That's a decent clearance. And that's gone loose. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Danger averted for now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, it's Dembele. Lovely, now then. He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
De Paul. Tchouaméni. Well, there's the clearance. Delivered across. And he's there to clear it. Great ball, and he's in here. It's Dembele! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8.
So, time for changes on
10.
both sides, actually.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 22. Se va a
It
llevar
is
a cabo
clear
un
to see
cambio de
that he is not
jugadores.
at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's a cute ball. And they've been given a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just eases him off the ball. Diaz is having a shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Lookman knocks it into space. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Can he get onto this? And he's there to get it away. And they're back on the ball again. And that has been cleared. Now, can they get him away? Great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. They're up to 5 corners now. Rudiger clears. He's being urged to shoot. That's tidy. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In he goes again! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Well, that's well seen too. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nicely shaped ball. Good ball over the top. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
This is the time you need that pace.
Deftly away. And he's done very well to take that back. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Los balones que vayan a parar a la grada.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back. Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
How he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed.
He's had a shot! That's a cute ball. Good ball over the top. He's picked his way through. Best! That is decidedly lacking.
Milan certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nicely shaped cross. He's getting hounded, really hounded. Rijkaard. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Pelé. Threads one in. Good read, needed to be. That's really well cleared. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cannavaro. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pirlo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And this is Pato. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has been knocked clear. And that's gone loose. Croatia have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get rid. Pelé. And it's Hullet. Oh no, what has happened here? Look at the space here. And he shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pelé. Roberto Carlos was in no mood for any of that. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in...
There's the shot! Goal! Croatia! And it's Croatia who take the lead!
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Croatia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard. Croatia leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Produces a cross. Rijkaard. And it's Pirlo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Milan have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Dida punts it upfield. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. Tries to pass it through. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Croatia have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we're underway again.
Croatia really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
That is good alertness. Piqué. Searching pass he's played there.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Pelé! Now it's Eto'o. Pelé can see things others simply cannot. Totti. It's Totti! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Looking to play him in. Tries to play it through. Best. Ah, that's a fine interception. Pelé looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Makelele is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Pato, done delicately.
Costa Curta cuts it out. That's a sharp pass.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Croatia disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And here's Totti. Now, can they get him away? Lovely feet. They get a throw in. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Gullit absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not...
Chance! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And now he has 2.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20. Numero 15.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Adriano, Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Messi. Cannavaro makes the interception. Oh, well measured. Picked out brilliantly. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Gullit. Bellingham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Eto'o. And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. A probing pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Totti. Nicked it back. Totti! Has another go! It's hit the upright. Goal! Back within 1. They have them in their sights again. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10. Numero 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Totti.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Numero 25.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that's been drilled in, and he thumps it clear. Maicon, clipped into space. Caceres getting this one clear. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. He gets big! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's Cruyff. Reinders is the team's great visionary. Rummenigge. Rummenigge going full tilt down the left.
Croatia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, there's the clearance. Played into space. And he's there to retrieve it. And that is that. Croatia have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
So all eyes on HA9, this famous stadium, still very much the venue historically for football globally.
And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top...
Oh, he's been caught napping!
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well measured. Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Great chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass. And we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And Hullet! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Croatia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Chance, surely!
Rijkaard. Croatia have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cruyff, Hullet. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Oh, what has happened here? And this is Cruyff. He's one on, tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And now he has 2. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no...
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Messi looking to play it into the box.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
That has not gone well. Tries to play it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. Foot in. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. A Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he welcomes it in. He's on it. Can he get a decent chance? He's put his foot right through that one.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And this is Messi. Very nicely done. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Referee has just said play on. And that's gone loose. Bellingham! He has done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.